So, Raven, the funniest part of this whole episode, oh my god, when she called that bitch, when Amber called that bitch Dexter's Laboratory, I was done.
I'm not a bitch that suck and fuck, like Dexter's Laboratory said.
Cause I was like, this bitch do look like Dexter with the... Oh god, she looked like Dexter. Dee. Yo, yo.
Skinnygawd.
Do the choreography. Ho!
I want you to come and pay me. Give me the money, give me diamonds, give me rubies, baby. Take me on that trip. I wanna go shopping. Get on your knees and make me please to let you in me. I wanna ride it, baby. I wanna ride, I wanna ride. I wanna ride, I wanna ride. I wanna ride, I wanna.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Skinnygawd, Skinny_GAWD.
Got him screaming Skinnygawd like a big fiend.
And before we get started, as usual, I need you guys to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please hit the notification bell, which is up there, so that you can be notified each and every time I put up a new video. If you are used to watching my videos, you already know I'm gonna go, hey, how you doing, bitch?
How you doing, bitch?
How you doing? How you doing, bitch? What's poppin', y'all? I'm in this bitch looking like Pikachu. Pikachu, electricity power, giving Pokemon. If you guys want to know why, I'll explain that in 1 second. But let's get to my spiel real quick. If you are already a subscriber to my channel, I appreciate you so much. Skinny gang, yeah, we are on the road to 1K. So I appreciate y'all. Remember that once I hit 1K, I am doing a $100 giveaway. I'm just gonna go through the subscribers and randomly pick one, and you're gonna be the subscriber. So remember to subscribe because it could be you. And if you are a new viewer, you really subscribe. If you are a new viewer, you really should subscribe because I do reactions to pretty much everything. I do reviews to everything on Zeus Network. I do reaction videos. And you put it in the comments and I do it. That's how it works. Point blank, period. Long as it's in line with my channel, I do get back to every comment. I appreciate y'all so much for supporting the channel. We are moving up. Now let's get to this mask real quick. Alright, boom. So the reason I'm sitting here looking like a Pokemon Go, is because I have on a face mask right now, and I figured, look, the episode came out, I need to watch it live. I'm gonna watch it live with yous. So I was doing my face mask before I went to sleep. It's giving real real acidity. I wish I had a wine glass. You know how you just be trying to be fake bougie sometimes, straight up? I mean, I can't really do it with the Pikachu on, bitch. I look like the mask. But I'm gonna tell y'all what's in this. So this is a turmeric face mask. It's really good for dark spot corrections. If you want to know, leave a comment and I'll let you know exactly, how to make the mask. But just to give y'all what's in it, it's honey. It is turmeric powder, which is the season. That's why it's so yellow. It is, what do I have in here? It is the ingredients in the mask. It is plain yogurt. It is milk, and it is honey. I also put what's that stuff called? I put oil in this. Tea tree oil. I also use tea tree oil, and sometimes I use what's that plant? I forgot what that plant is called that you slice in half. That's real good for your skin. But for the most part, these are the things that I use for my face masks. I have all types of different face masks. I'm thinking about branding face masks for my channel. Like, I do a lot of beauty stuff too, and I know it's not in line, you know what I'm saying? This is, the Zeus Network channel pretty much. Like, it's a reaction channel. But I do face masks. I do make candles. I do a lot of like nature stuff. I love oils and butters and all that. So like if you have dark spots that you want to correct, or you want to even your tone, and you're a brown skin person, not dark like me, but it doesn't even matter, brown, it can even out, your tone, make your skin healthier, make your skin brighter. And I use it maybe a couple times a week. I think right now I'm using it every day because I recently had broke out, and you know how you break out and you messing with like pimples on your face? I don't know why I'm still breaking out at the age I am. I'm not a teenager. And you break out, you got dark spots in your face. But anyway, that's a side note. Just in case you guys wanted to know what was in the mask and why I'm looking like, Blanche out this bitch. Alright, so today we are here to review Joseline'S Cabaret episode 8. I'm gonna get right into it, y'all. Don't let the mask distract y'all, because I think at some point in this video, if this mask comes off my face, that means it's done. But I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna wear it the whole time. It's not super visually appealing, but I don't feel like changing my look, so y'all might get a mask this whole video. Anyway, bitch, it's a spa. Self-care is so important. But Joseline'S Cabaret episode 8 is what this video is. And let's just get right into it. And the first thing, Ballistic is sitting in there with Jocelyn. Jocelyn got a Versace scarf on her head, and she's just talking about, you know, how happy she is with the cabaret and how they were screaming her name, how well it did. They only had 24 hours of promotion is what they said. And apparently it did really well. So, and I believe it because, you know, Jocelyn is a big star. I thought the performance was good. I won't say it was like the most like amazing performance, but what Jocelyn is doing is original. You know what I'm saying? She calling it cabaret. Remember I said in our last review, cabaret with a V? Jocelyn is Spanish as hell. And a lot of time with Spanish people, V's become B's. B's become V's. So it's cabaret. Jocelyn is out here doing her thing. Like, so, you know, big up to her. I clapped in the last one because she really deserved it. The girls all did really good. And they kind of discussed in this conversation, Jocelyn and Ballistic, they discussed, you know, how Amber's dress got somebody, some hating ass, oh, excuse my language, I'm trying not to curse. Some hating hoe is not a curse. Some hating hoe really cut up somebody's dress. Like, who does that? Like, where they do that at? Like, she's definitely gonna get punched in her face. And that's what Ballistic has said. Ballistic was like, you know, Ballistic is gold. You know, Wolverine. You know, I call Ballistic Wolverine. Grandpapa Wolverine, you know, because he said, you know, you definitely get that, like, you dog, like, yo, Ballistic looks like a bulldog to me. So he basically says, you might get effed up, you know, I punch you in your mouth. Remember when Ballistic popped up on Big Lex? Like, it was giving me that again. Ballistic is, you can tell Ballistic is not nobody to mess with. He's dangerous. So he says, you know, basically you'll get beat up. You should get beat up as a man. Even though none of these girls are men. I don't know. But Jocelyn talked about how she also has to pick other girls for the cabaret. The show was a big success, but they have to make one of the auditions, otherwise y'all bitches is gonna be relevant. We know that in the original performance, it was 5 girls. It was Amber, Lexi Blow, Riri, Jordan, and who I missed? Lollipop. It was all of them. And K Capri was still hating. K Capri the man. Nelly. Nelly was still hating. And I don't know, I'm gonna stop riding K Capri so hard. But like, she was still hating, and Jocelyn just talks about, you know, pretty much how things are gonna happen going forward, and who's gonna make it, and who knows who not. These dusty assholes need to get together. But she did, you know, congratulate herself because it went well. Ballistic said they're probably gonna be staying there. Apparently, this is a 3 show tester, and it decides whether they're gonna get a residency in Vegas. If they get a residency in Vegas, you can guarantee that on this channel I'm going. I love Vegas, first of all, but I have to fly to see. I miss Brittany, and I've been to Vegas 17 times while she was there. But, you know, I'm reviewing this. You will definitely get a vlog from Welcome to Vegas, baby, the goddamn cabaret. So, let's move on to the next scene. Let's talk about how that whole Gimme Dookie love scene when Jocelyn was bent over talking about some eat my booty, like the viral content. That was nasty. They nasty. I mean, at the same time, that's nothing that would ever come out of my mouth, even in real life, because I'm not like, you know, let's talk about, I'm not the crass person. My boyfriend is the person that likes fart jokes. I was never a fart joke type of kid. Like, I was never that boy. Like, I was the, you guys are disgusting. Like, I was a bougie bitch. Still am. You see this face, man? I still am. But, yeah, that was nasty. But, side note, I do like their relationship. Jocelyn and Ballistic relationship seems really cute. They really seem like it's just so different than her and Stevie. Like, you can just tell, whether hate Ballistic or love Ballistic, you can just tell that their relationship is real. So, let me know in the comments how y'all feel about, Jocelyn and Ballistic's relationship. Do you feel like it's a good relationship? Do you feel like it's toxic? Do you like Ballistic? Do you not? Compare Ballistic to Stevie in the comments and let me know, you know, what you think about their relationship. Do you think it's gonna last? It's those of you who've been in relationships before, because I feel like if you've been in a successful relationship, which I am now, you can see the makings of a good relationship. And as crazy as he is and as crazy as she is, they support each other. Alright, so in the next scene we get outside and K Capri is talking to Amber. Amber is updating her on how the cabaret went. K Capri is sitting outside with is it me, or does K Capri's bonnets look like shower caps? Like, K Capri just be looking real dusty, and grandmother and old lady that live in the show and Medea to me. Like, she just be giving me like lesbian Medea bonnet vibes. Like, girl, why do you always look like that? You know it's cameras out here? Amber sitting there with her bangs on looking like a bad bitch. Fuck the bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. And she's looking like this, girl. What's going on? Why you got that bonnet on looking like an old lesbian that lived under the shoe? But Amber is telling her basically, my dress got destroyed out of nowhere. I don't know who did that. They trying to figure out who did it because there ain't no knives in the house. I'm sure K Capri would know there's no knives in the house because there are no knives in the house because of you, girl. Because of you. But there are Red Bull cans. Gives you wings. But Amber is talking about basically how somebody tore up her dress and she believes it's the Kardashians, the fake Kardashians. I don't know why they're calling them that because they don't deserve that title. Well, I'm not gonna stunt. Raven don't look dusty, but Diamond look dusty to me. So, in the midst of them talking, why does Chanel come outside? So Chanel's sitting outside listening to the story. In the midst of them talking, Chanel's like, hey, Lollipop. Yo, immediately. K Capri don't like Lollipop so much, but she don't give her no pressure though. K Capri immediately was like, why would you do that? And then Amber was like, right.
Why would you do that?
Right in the middle of me about to explain.
I was like, I low-key like how Amber and K Capri are. One thing I can say about K Capri, I don't like her. One thing I can say about her is that she stand on whatever she stand on. And I don't think K Capri needs backup. So to y'all K Capri fans, let me know how you feel about K Capri in the comments. I don't like her because I feel like she's a bully to wet, and bullies always rub me the wrong way. But I don't think she needs backup. I think other hoes jumped in her situation. I don't think she needs backup. K Capri will stand and say what she got to say to whoever face. So I respect that about her. Even though I talk mad trash. So they stopped dead in their tracks. Like, why would you do that? Why would you call her over here? Like, you ever do that with your best friend and you and your best friend just on one accord and somebody else doing something and you like, and you look at your best friend like, bitch, we don't like her. Like, she the ops. If she the ops, then bring her to me. So basically, Lollipop is the ops. But I like Lollipop because Lollipop will walk right over. Like, Lollipop give me G vibes. So, and there's a particular thing that I don't really understand because I'm just trying to figure out, like, suddenly, first of all, Lexi Blow, why are you giving Amber a dress? Amber punked the hell out of you, episode 1. I know people get over stuff and things happen, but bitch, you got me stop. You not stop. She was this close to your sis, like she was this close to your face, like I dare you to stop being a punk. Girl, and you want to give her dresses? Absolutely not. What if Wet Wet tore up the dress? I hope Wet Wet didn't do that to Amber. That'd be funny. Who did that? Who did? I don't know. But that was funny. And then also, they started talking about, another thing I like about Amber. Amber looks right at her, and like I said, Lollipop, what I was saying, Lollipop has said, like, you know what I mean? You know how when you're talking about somebody and then they come over and y'all start acting different? Like, girl, Amber's a real bitch. Cameron's are not. That girl walked over, she said, it was straight, her and K Capri is two of the realest bitches on the show, and Wet Wet. And they was just like, talking about Amber, talking about, Lollipop worked out. Yeah, like, I can respect that they the same to your face like they is behind your back. Most of the time. I don't know about K Capri, because she's but, they talking about Lollipop, like, talking trash about her behind her back. Lollipop walk up, and Amber was like, yeah, and like I was saying, Lollipop, I was talking about Lollipop, and Lollipop was bugging over some ones. And Lollipop tried to act like she wasn't bugging over ones. It's just ones, girl. You was bugging. How dare you come out your mouth and say you don't care? I understand etiquette, girl, but you wanted that bread. You wasn't feeling it, girl. You was mad. We wanted to fight. You literally said you wanted to rip her face off over some ones they got at the cabaret. Do it like a shopite, baby. I feel like I should do that. I should still be doing that, okay? Even though now it's welcome to Vegas, baby. But, yeah, like, and then at the end of the scene, let me tell y'all if y'all noticed this. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but at the end of the scene, right, it's mad awkward. And Lollipop had even said, like, they don't like me. Like, I love how Lollipop, they don't like me so. Like, I'm that type of bitch. Yeah, they don't like me. But, yeah, continue what you were saying. Like, I will come in front of a room full of people I don't like. That's confidence. A room full of people I don't like, and I know don't like me, but I'm here. Somebody call me over here, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? I'm still talk. I'm not scared to come over there, because nobody's going to do anything. That's what Lollipops give me. Nobody is going to do anything. They can talk the talk, but they can't walk the walk. Okay? So, at the end of the scene, yeah, the really awkward part is that Chanel stood up in her Flintstones outfit, the leopard outfit, that was very tacky. That was the tackiest thing I ever seen. The braids was tacky. Dejanay, it was all tacky. And she pulled up her stretch pants, and then it's no music, and it's just mad. And it's just K Capri sitting there with a shower cap on. What is that? Like, it was just weird. Like, they edited it, it's weird. Like, you know what I mean? Just like at the beginning of the episode, they was playing, good, I love you, buddy. Buddy. Good, I love you, buddy. Y'all have to get a better variety of songs. Like, damn. I understand Jocelyn being played all the time, but just get a better variety of songs. Like, I love that song. In one of my past videos, again, I'm gonna keep bringing that up. One of my subscribers let me know what that song is, and that is produced by Ballistic Beats. I think it's called 500, so shout out to you again. But, yeah, that whole scene was just awkward and weird, and then after that, we move on to the next scene. I don't even know what that was, but I don't know why Lollipop lying about being pressed over ones, girl. There was a camera there. Here's my thing with these hoes. There was the camera there. Next scene. Following that, we get to the next scene. Not with my thing falling off. Following that, we get to the next scene, and it's Lexi Blow outside with Jordan, and they're just talking about, you know, how dope the show was. Jordan said that she kept her pasties. It was so emotional. I mean, I guess it's kind of nasty, but like, you wearing them one day, they were sweaty that day, like put them in the scrap. She said scrapbooking. How adorably Caucasian. Black people, do y'all scrapbook? If you've ever scrapbooked, let me know. As an African American, only the black folk. This is only for the Negroes. It's like, nah. Let me know if y'all scrapbook, because that just sounds adorably Caucasian to me. They talking about, you know, how the show was, and then Wet Wet come out. Wet Wet come out, and Wet Wet is like, just giving her good energy. Wet Wet, truth be told, I know Wet Wet did not mess up her dress. I just don't see it. I'd be very surprised, because Wet Wet just got good character. Like, she just seemed like she wouldn't do that. It's like how I feel about Roly-Poly snack meals. Let me know if y'all like Wet Wet in the comments. I know a lot of people don't, but she seems to be one of the rising stars out of the show. A lot of people do. You know what I mean? And it happens like that. Wet Wet is the star of the show to me for the same reason Judy J. If y'all saw Judy J. Bad Girls New Orleans. Not because she made herself the star. These hoes made her the star. Y'all don't realize that if you keep mentioning somebody and picking on somebody and bullying and they stand through it, she looks like the hero. Like, it's literally her narrative at this point. So they created this what is it called, underdog storyline for her. And on top of that, you know what, God bless people. She's been through rough stuff. God has blessed her, and you can tell she got a good spirit. I watched some of her lives. I'm gonna put up my reviews, my reactions to some of her lives, especially with Rolly, where her and Rolly was talking about the shelter and things they went through, and I was just like, you know what, these hoes is just like me. Like, that's why my two favorite hoes on Zeus Network are Roly-Poly Snack Meals, she always was, and Wet Rat now, so for sure. But they talking about Lexi Blow, aka Betty Boop, just pressed her like, bitch, did you do the dress while you was minding your business? You was doing you, did you do the dress? Like, Lexi Blow, calm down. Hold up. Did you do that to Gaia? with them cotton ball hits you was doing, Casper definitely goes, girl, bye. Don't press Wet Wet. Don't do it. Because Lexi Blow versus Wet Wet, Wet Wet stood up against 4 hoes. Don't do it. But we know Wet Wet is cool with them. Lexi Blow is cool with them now, especially because K Capri is on the internet talking about Lexi Blow children. That's another live coming to the channel that you guys will see. Like this video. Subscribe, bitches. So after that, they talk about, she talked about doing a little routine. I guess maybe to show Jocelyn that they've been working and they coming up with stuff for a new routine, the girls that are there. So I guess that was written in. I don't know if that was her idea. You know, these little breakout scenes are scripted as hell, but it's cute. And it was dope. Let's talk about how it was dope to see Jordan actually be involved, because I don't think Jordan is involved in the show or the drama as much. You only see her when she starts dancing in the cabaret. So after that, they break out the scene. Wet Wet also said, I didn't do that. Maybe them hoes did it to make it look like it was me. And I believe that. Diamond or Raven, them some shiesty hoes. Go back to my first review. Go back to, especially I said about Raven. Go back to my first review. I said Raven is one of the most beautiful girls on the show. I think she's one of the most beautiful girls on the show. She's a sneaky bitch. I could just see it in her eyes. She's shifty. But next thing. Alright, so we get to this next scene, and Hennessy, who we also don't see. And Riri is outside talking with Diamond and Raven about the stuff that was messed up and the stuff that was stolen. Diamond and Raven is throwing all types of shade, calling the room dirty, this, that, and the other. Raven is like, bitches, you idiot bitches are horrible actors. And that's why your friend gets beat up this episode. I ain't even get there yet. Your friend is going to get beat up this episode, and you're going to stand there. Meant to be tight and because you don't want to win Amber. You don't want to get beat up. Amber told y'all last season, I whoop both y'all hoes. Y'all got 3 hands. She told you last season. Y'all still got 3 hands, bitch. Broken armor now. She's about to whoop Diamond's ass, and she deserves it. They're sitting here being some guilty assholes. Raven got this stupid ass look on her face like, what? They start jumping to conclusions and trying to jump down Hennessy's throat. And shout out to Hennessy. Shout out to Hennessy. Hennessy is like, wait a minute, don't come for Amber, y'all trying it. And was broken, and this is what's happening. And then Diamond and Hennessy start getting into it. Like, I hate Diamond and Raven. I hate Diamond the most. All I know is Diamond is talking in this tone. Bitch. Yo, when bitches, I would have started laughing. Like, when when I'm dealing with a dude and it's a beef and he starts this hard, tough talking, I'm not even that type of person. The fact that you talking to me in that tone, I'm looking at you like, if this bitch move, where am I hitting her? Like that's why I'm not a yeller, because I'm looking like I'm gonna hit that bitch right there. Like, that's me. I'm that type of person, and I'm very scary. You know what I mean? So you can't like at me, because my mind instantly, I'm from the hood. My mind goes to, all right, so we're gonna fight. Let me be prepared. What's my first strategy? Hitting that bitch in her forehead. Like, you know what I mean? You yelling and screaming. I don't do that. I don't super thug. I win the fight. You know what I mean? All that. You can do all that huffing and puffing and blowing houses down. But you gotta win the fight. So she come at Hennessy and she trying to punk Hennessy, and lo and behold, Hennessy little ass is like, so what do you want to do? So what do you want to do? And she's confident with her little ass. And so I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Hennessy might slap a bitch. Hennessy look like she ready. Hennessy been through some, okay? She not scared of Diamond. And then they tell her Raven and Diamond is so motherfucking bold, and they're like, oh, all right. So she like, I'm gonna go get Amber. They like, all right, go get Amber. Da, 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 da. Bitch, we get this whole shaky camera scene. Shaky camera, the camera is shaking, and Amber come out with a scarf on. I'm like, Amber about to beat a bitch up, Lord Jesus. And these girls standing here like the goddamn Power Rangers. Ready to get knocked in their face. But we saw the trailer. Power Rangers didn't work. Y'all didn't Mighty Morphin. Y'all didn't Mighty Morphin out this bitch. Yo, you stood there while your friend got beat up and her arm was like, Amber was rocking that bitch. And I can't wait to see it. But anyway, we get to the shaky scene, and then Amber come in and press these hoes. Again. Pressed again. Pressed the sequel. Alright, then we get to this very intense confrontation where, I don't know if these hoes had a powwow. Diamond, I'm not gonna call them Kardashians because they're not that. They're not that. I don't know if these hoes had a powwow talking about how they coming back, or the Amber punked them. And honestly, Amber punked out of y'all last episode. Y'all was trying to redeem themselves. That's what was happening. They was trying to redeem themselves. And apparently, Raven is the most. She said she not scared of Amber. What was funny as hell was when she called that bitch. Amber called that bitch. That, ooh, this mad is peeling off of my face. And they just start roasting each other. And my girl Amber be direct. You know Amber like to narrate the situation. Is your hand good, Diamond? Is your hand good? Because like before you said your hand good. She like, I told you when I wanted, bitch. She's, what are you talking about at the reunion? Girl, leave that mess. Girl, bye. You scared. You scared. We know you scared, girl. And I don't think Raven is scared, honestly. But I feel like she's not gonna touch Raven because she feel like Raven is not the threat. Like, Raven is not even a threat. Please, I will Raven up. Raven got dropped and knocked on the ground by Wet Wet and did a tumble. Wet Wet was fucking Raven up on the corner. Yeah. Rolly Pony was like, Raven was fucking, look at Wet Wet fucking the bitch up in the corner. She was trashing her in the corner. So, Raven, the funniest part of this whole episode, oh my god, when she called that bitch, when Amber called that bitch Dexter's Laboratory, I was done.
I'm not a bitch that suck and fuck, like Dexter's Laboratory said.
Cause I was like, this bitch still look like Dexter with the, oh god, she looked like Dexter's, Dee. Yo, y'all, get out of my laboratory. Yo, y'all ever see Dexter's Laboratory? He talks like this, and his sister Dee. That's my nigga. Of course, this wouldn't be a Jocelyn's Cabaret episode without seeing titties. I don't know why Amber's, Raven's titties come out. The whole time she big up and like, we the Kardashians. We got a lot. We got, like, girl, please. But I'm still just foreshadowing the clip that I saw of your friend getting punched in the face, Kardashians, and you not doing nothing because you don't want it. Who want war? FedEx beef straight to your front door. Hey, so she's just huffing and puffing and trying to blow her house down. Raven is doing it a lot. And Diamond is just sitting there with the you know, the side. You know how when your best friend talking shit, so you just like you posing and shit, like we thugs, girl. But she's not talking to Amber the way she would. Neither of them. I guess Raven is, but Diamond is not talking to Amber the way she was talking to Hennessy 10 minutes ago. And like that, I just don't like that. Like, keep that same energy. They some punk ass bitches. So this was just crazy. The whole time Amber is like, I want to beat y'all asses. Big Chris, like Big Chris. Yo, Big Chris is another one. You hear Big Chris all the time, security. You hear Big Chris and you hear Matthew, who get all they, the production assistant, who get all their stuff. Big Chris, it's going down. And I feel like Amber is just mentally at a point. Amber keep that same energy with everybody. That's what I like. So that particular scene, basically ends with them yelling and screaming. I couldn't even hear what the hell was going on. All I know was, it was just a bunch. Like, I'm not a screamer. And I don't even think it's just girls like that. It's just people. Like, I don't got time. What was cracking me up is that Amber was sitting there with that scarf on and that one leg up looking like Flojo. That was hilarious. She was giving Flojo. She was giving ghetto Flojo. Flojo from the hood, bro. And Flojo was from the hood. She was giving that. She got one leg up, bitch. The outfit, she like she about to dance. She like she about to bust a move in the outfit. Or something. Or bitch up, something. She about to do something. Like Amber. And Amber, like I said, Amber, I like Amber. This is a very conflicting show for me. Let me know how y'all feel about Amber. Personally, I like Amber. I did not like Amber in the beginning. I do think Amber is crazy. But I do think Amber is one of the scariest bitches on them show. She got all them hoes shook and has since the first episode. And that's her. Like, you can tell that's her. She not acting. And she's funny. You know, and Amber, and she keeps the same energy with everybody. Amber has damn near beef with everybody. But Kate Capri, because she hasn't had a reason to. You know what I mean? So, that was interesting. This thing ends. They let Raven and Diamond talk all this ish. And Hennessy drag her away. Hennessy says, it's cool. We just gonna dance this on site. I'm like, Hennessy is giving. But the same way Lollipop, they argued and Lollipop so addressed it. And Amber come in the confessional like da 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 da. And I don't think Amber, she come in the confessional like she will F Lollipop up and da 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 da. But that's confessional talk. I don't think Amber's scared of her, but I think she picks and chooses her battles wisely. She know enough about Lollipop or Lollipop temperament to know that Lollipop is standing there like, bitch, so what it is, so what y'all wanna do? You wanna be a baller, shot caller, scorer, what you Lollipop had the stance, like she had the bitch up stance, like the so address it. Like she was ready with her glasses. Like, oh, Lollipop is a whole vibe to me. But I feel like it's like how I feel about brown sugar. Untouched again. Bitch. That's not bitch. But Hennessy dragged her away. Hennessy was like, you know what, it's on site later, like it is. So the reunion is gonna be litty, and I already heard Amber saying on the internet she was gonna beat them up. Then we move on to the next scene. I don't know. The next scene is kind of a cute emotional scene between Lexi Blow and Chanel, Dejanay. I don't know why she still got on that tracksuit, because who wears a leopard track? Okay. But But she's outside and she actually is about to cry because, you know, her spot in the cabaret, she won last time. So she talks about, you know, how disappointing it really was for her, you know, not to be a part of the girls and to lose her spot. And we see a real moment from Dejanay. One thing I can say about her, she won last season because her story was popping and she's real. Like, she's a real girl. And I remember when Yummy ran up, you thought she was a punk because Scooby stats was getting thrown on her. She couldn't fight. And Yummy ran up and she was boop, 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 like Betty Boop style, like Lexi Blow. Lexi Blow was throwing cotton balls. But Dejanay could fight. So yeah, it was a touching little scene. I think that was cute. They're adding an actual storyline. So hopefully we get to see her redeem herself. And she says at the end of that scene, like, there's a lot of foreshadowing. She says at the end of that scene that she has to just remind Jocelyn why she won in the first place. What was the thing that made her pick her in the first place? And I think that it was her story. I think the fact that she's humble. I think that she learns. You know what I mean? Remember that final, the very final episode, the potbelly hoe, Chanel. Remember she was calling her potbelly hoe. The potbelly hoe, Chanel, won because when the final came, she was a mess the whole season, but the final came and Chanel had that dance better than everybody in the whole cabaret. Her and Lexi Blow had it the best, and she was not a dancer on Lexi Blow's level. So she does have potential. There is something about her. So that was a cute little scene to see, and then we move on to the next scene. Bitch, what did I tell y'all, honey? That's all I gotta say. I know a G when I know a G. I know a tough bitch when I know a tough bitch, and tough bitches move in silence, okay? We get to the scene where they all sitting down, and Amber is pressing Lollipop. Amber like, Lollipop, I just feel like you fake at the end of the day, blah, 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 blah. Lollipop is like, you cool with them, and you not cool with them, and I'm cool with them. I'm not picking sides. Because me and you was like, point blank period, keeping it real. Kate Capri decide with her shower cap on again. Every time you see this bitch, it's Medea, the shower cap. She's a troll. Yup. At the end of the day, Lollipop, you a flip-flopper. Lollipop is like, I don't give a... At the end of the day, I don't like you. I've been through with you. I don't like you. What's up? Then they start arguing. Capri put that bass in her voice. You this. You a bum. You that. Lollipop stands up. What's good, bitch? I already told you I will fuck you up. What you want to do? You ain't want to step. I was like, oh! Oh! Lollipop. Lollipop thug goon out this bitch. And I knew it. I knew Lollipop was goon thugging. Let me know how you feel about Lollipops in the comments. Because I already knew Lollipop was goon thugging. Straight point blank period. She just got an aura around her. Like, she don't got time for the vote. She will swing first and ask questions later. She don't have time for it. Do you want to fight? There we go. My energy. No shade. Because if y'all pressing Kate Capri is doing too much, you're doing too much. You see Kate Capri start to back down. Talking to Amber. Talking to this one. She won't let me talk. If you're so tough, right, that you jumped on wet web. If any bitch on the show say, so what's up? Amber is not even going to let a bitch press her like that. Lollipop pressed her. So what's up? What y'all hoes want to do? And Lollipop is built. You know what I'm saying? She built like Jocelyn was. Like Jocelyn was when you first started seeing her. You know when Jocelyn was working out and she looked like a damn man? Her body is like, mind you, Lollipop be looking washed without her makeup. But straight up, I was feeling the goon energy. Lollipop is not the one to mess with. I've been saying this since episode 1. Remember when Amber pressed her? when Jocelyn, the first episode, Jocelyn was like, who do you think should leave? And she was like, Amber. Because Amber was bugging and acting up the whole episode. She kept a G. And then Amber pressed her, and she came in the confessional like, girl, is this really what you want to do? Are you sure? Like, I'm giving that energy, bitch. Are you sure? Are you sure this is what you want to do? Like, do you know who you dealing with right now? You know what I mean? And she's not a talker. I like that about her. K Capri don't want to hurt her. K Capri's talking about this girl on the internet because she know she about to look stupid from this episode. This was crazy. KP was just yelling. K Capri was just yelling for no reason. To the point to where Amber had to calm her down like, bitch, you look like a punk. You know you don't want to be Lollipop. You know, in this situation, Lollipop pressed holes, and Lollipop turned to Amber like, Amber, I ain't never seen nothing about no roaches, da 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 da. K Capri left the room. She like, yeah, like I said, I'm waiting for this ass whooping she about to give me. Period. She been talking the whole time. She just been letting her talk. I'm waiting for you to do it. Why are you leaving the room, tough girl? You could just clearly tell that K Capri did not want that energy. Lollipop is about all of that smoke. Is you fucking baby girl? I want to know who finna go get the rubbers from the stove. Who want the smoke? Who want the Lollipop is giving, I'm a bad bitch, suck some dick, bitch get cute, I'ma cut the dick, I'm a bad, like she was giving it. I love her, so shout out to Lollipop. I like Lollipop. I don't care what nobody say. And they talking mad trash about her at the reunion. Oh my throat. They talking mad trash about her at the reunion, but at the end of the day, we know Lollipop is with all the chicks. You can tell right now. And Amber starts talking about Diamond and them and why she wanna F them up, but you notice she didn't say no shade. She didn't say she'll F, what's her name? She'll F Lollipop up. She's not saying these things out loud. Honestly, K Capri ain't saying these out loud. Lollipop pressed her like a panini at Starbucks. That's been working on that. She pressed that bitch like a Cardi B song. Okay? Next thing you know, Amber talking about how she can't stand these bitches. They trash, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And Dexter and all girls know how to do is suck in Dexter Laboratory. Yo, I'm gonna be calling her Dexter. We on episode 8, so now she's Dexter Laboratory. That's it. She's Dexter. She's Dexter's Laboratory. And the other one gotta be Dee Dee. Straight, y'all know a bitch like me. Love a cartoon. Everybody's a character of the cartoon, bitch. This girl, but Raven came in there looking wise. She's talking about some Dexter Laboratory. Dexter Laboratory. Girl. Girl. And a girl. She told that girl not to say the N-word again. You pressed her. And not only did you press her, you called her an N-word. So she said, yeah, she tried it. And the bitch got dragged.
Again,
Girl, trying to make a lot of black lives.
With one arm and all, got your bag. She got that beat out of her. That was the worst ass whooping on the show. Straight up. We also, where Red lost the fight? No, that bitch lost the fight. She dragged that bitch. She dragged that bitch. Like from a wagon. Like, bitch, you got dragged. Like Drag Race. Like RuPaul. Like, bitch, you were what? She was wop, wop, wop. And then when after she dragged her, she was just connecting on her head like wop, wop, wop. And after all of that, Amber gets up. I mean, not Amber, Diamond punk ass gets up and walk away. You walk away, you don't even keep running up. Like, girl, bye. And then the first thing that come in the confessional is what I think. What I've been saying before. I'm watching it live with y'all. Bitch, your friend ain't jumping for you. I've been saying that since the trailer release. Y'all so tight, but her punk ass ain't jumping to fight. Maybe she thought Hennessy is somebody who's gonna walk in and rag tag that asshole, but all I gotta say is, you ain't jumping to fight after all of this. Your friend was getting dragged like that with one arm. Jocelyn was like, that bitch ain't your friend. And hallelujah, hallelujah. Y'all fake ass Kardashian wanna be friends. I'm not even calling them Kardashians because they don't deserve it. Diamond, you got dragged straight up. And Karma is a bitch. Karma is a motherfucking bitch. Is it not? She really jumped in. She was so tough. She was yelling at Hennessy this episode. Yeah. And Amber beat that bitch as if she was her mother. Straight up. That girl looked like a daughter that just got the smacked out of her because she came home late from curfew. That's how she looked. She got it like, damn. Amber was like, so what's up? Amber whooped her mother ass. Kudos. Amber whooped her mother ass. Kudos. Yay! Ass beating. Getting her ass whooped. That's what happened, girl. You look stupid. Say nigga again. Say nigga again. Shout out to the Instagram that's say nigga again. Girl, bye. Y'all better try it. I said, listen, mommy, listen. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm from New York, boo-boo. But to keep it completely 100, right? If a black person tell you don't say and you call them a nigga, that's why you got dragged with such a vengeance. And your friend sat there and let you get beat up. Ooh, girl, her face, it's the plastic. She can't fight. She can't fight Amber. I'm not scared of you, Amber. At this point, the episode is very tense. I'm like, what the hell is going on? This is all very tense. After she beat Diamond ass, she pressing Raven, her and Raven going back, the camera, shaky camera scene is all over the place. You know, Zeus production. They going off. That's kind of like, I'm not going to go over all that because it was just a bit much. They was going back and forth calling each other bum hoes. And Dexter's the boy of Swarby and DD. And that happens. At some point, Kate Bree get tired of it. You know, Kate Bree is sick and she has mental illness. So she's Skinnygawd! Amber! And then Amber turned around like, Skinnygawd! Check this bitch. I was dying. Like, so Amber is really funny, but like this whole scene is just like, what the fuck is going on? Excuse my language, but what is happening right now? What is this? Like, it was all craziness. And then Jocelyn come out, like, what's going on? And then Jocelyn start pressing Lollipop. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Skinnygawd, Skinny_GAWD. And I know y'all mad as hell that this review is not finished, but I had a lot to talk about. So make sure you go into my videos and watch part 2. It'll be up right after. Watch part 2 because it was too much to talk about, and that bitch was not about to do an hour video. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Skinny gang. Love y'all. Bye. Bye,
Truth
bitch.
is truth.
Bye, bitch.
Do the choreography. Ho!
I want you to come and pay me. Give me the money, give me diamonds, give me rubies, baby. Take me on that trip. I wanna go shopping. Get on your knees and make me please to let you in me. I wanna ride a